is B1 Life Skills Speaking and Listening Test. Candidate A, what's your full name?
I'm Chesa Arimala.
And what may I call you?
You can call me Esa.
Can you spell your first name?
Kassa.
Where do you come from?
I am from the Philippines.
How long it's been you're living there?
I have been living here since I was born.
Thank you so much, Candidate A. Candidate B, can I have your full name, please?
Of course, Muhammad Maroof.
And what may I call you?
You can call me Maroof.
Can you spell your first name?
Yes, Maroof.
Where do you come from?
From Lahore, Pakistan.
And what do you do?
I am into a tax consultation.
Thank you.
You're
Let's
welcome.
start with phase 1A now. I want you to find out from each other by asking questions about each other's favorite cafeteria. You have 2 minutes to find out from each other about your favorite cafeteria, and your time begins now.
Hi, Maruf. Are you ready?
How are you, Isha Lovely?
Yes. They have.
So, as the topic is about favorite cafeteria, which cafeteria is best or favorite for you in your area?
Uh, there's no cafeteria near us. It's in the city.
Oh, so you are living in a city or away from city?
I can. I live in a subdivision, but I'm just very close to the city. How about you? Is there
Uh,
any cafeteria near your house?
yes, I am living in a city and a lot of cafeterias in my near my hometown and my home. And already my favorite cafeteria is Gloria Jeans, and there a lot of good stuffs they have, and variety foods and coffee, teas, whatever one can enjoy. So, can you tell me that do you visit it? How often do you visit in your favorite cafeteria?
I think once a week I go to my favorite cafeteria. What about you?
Yes, same routine like once in a week or sometime fortnightly. I visited cafeteria with my friends, sometime with wife. And what about you? Do you visit it with friends or with your
I
husband?
I usually go with my mother, sometimes with my sisters.
Good, good.
Yes.
So, which is
Do
the
you?
favorite item in your
Yes.
cafeteria? What do you
I'm
like
sorry.
most?
But I like to. I go there for a coffee with a slice of cake. What about you? Do you like the food in cafeteria?
Of course, I go to there for special coffee and cappuccino and some delicious sandwiches they made. And every time whenever I visited there, I enjoy a lot. And sometime I always found something new there. So, what about you? So, which does your favorite cafeteria is expensive or it's economical for you?
Well, actually, it's quite expensive for me. What about you?
Yes.
How much does the food cost in cafeteria?
Uh, Sorry, can you repeat the question?
How much does the food cost in cafeteria where you like to do? How much does the
Yes,
food that
it's a
you order?
costly. Yes, yes, it's a costly. I can tell you in dollars that sometime it is very expensive, like almost 100 to $150 we spent there, and sometime $250. So it's really costly when we go with friends. So we divided these amounts into American system. You know, American system sharing sharing balancely. In a balance amount we share, like we go 3% there, then all the bill we divide into three. So it is good to sometime. And when I go with family, then with family whole cost I bear. And what about you?
Yeah. Oh, like I said earlier, I go with my family and my sisters, and sometimes I paid about uh $50
Oh, great.
for a food. Yes. And how do you travel to get to the
I
cafeteria?
usually
Like the street.
go to my favorite cafeteria through my car. Sometime with on bikes. We can travel. It's basically on a walking distance too. But usually we use car or our bike to go there. And you? Do you go to on your convenience or just with friends? Yeah, or with families?
I'm sorry.
Yes, my mean to say, how do you go there at your cafeteria, favorite cafeteria?
So, by minibus, I go by minibus.
Minibus.
It's
Good.
yes, it's just because it's cheap than getting a taxi or taking a
So
taxi.
good. So what is the timing? Last night. What is the last timing of your cafeteria? Uh, is it at late
So,
night, offering late night or a whole the night?
so uh, I usually go around 12 noon, 12 in the afternoon,
Okay. In
because the mall is be open at 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. only, so we
okay.
can't go late night because it's already closed. What about you? What time do you go to the
Yeah.
cafeteria?
Yeah, our cafeteria almost closed at 2:30 a.m. So it's a late night. Sometime when I go there with friends, so I spend time there at late night. But when I go with family, so I just reach out there almost 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. and get back home at almost 9 p.m. or almost 1 or 2 hours I spend there with family. So how much time you spend there?
Uh, I spend time about I stay there in my favorite cafeteria for like 2 hours only. What about you? Do you enjoy the food in cafeteria?
Of course, I enjoy the food. That's why I go there. And do your cafeteria offer a music or a singing person there, or with piano,
Yes,
or
yes, yes,
sometime
and
with another instrument of musics?
yes. Very nice. Yeah, we actually play a song in there,
Very
but
good.
in English song. What about the cafeteria where you go, where you like to go? Does it has music?
No, it's just spending time. Sometime, you know, in our culture, some Sufi nights we spend at our cafeterias. So some spiritual songs and sometime Indian songs. Sometime, uh, it's Kawali is here, so we enjoy it and we sit there and we listen the music and enjoy. Sometime we do celebrate birthdays of our friend there. So, did you ever celebrate any birthday or any other party at your favorite cafeteria?
No, I have never tried to celebrate my birthday and in a cafeteria.
Okay, and did your do your favorite cafeteria offer you a free home delivery?
Yes, they do. Yes, sometimes when I feel lazy or when I don't feel like going out, I sometimes
Mm.
I order online.
Okay, good. So
What about you? Do you order food online from
yes,
your
when
favorite
we
cafeteria?
celebrate, yes, we order the food sometime at home when it's a rainy day or something. We are celebrating at home. Then, if we need some items from our cafeteria, then we usually ordered them through applications and they delivered us. So it is good and very reachable to us every time. That's why it's our favorite cafeteria, and it has many branches almost. In the city they have almost uh, 8 to 10 branches nearby market, and from everywhere we can approach any branch, so that's why it's feasible for us.
Thank you so much, Candidate A and Candidate B. 2 minutes are long gone. Let's move to the next phase of speaking. This is phase 1B. In this phase, each candidate will speak for 1.5 minutes, and the other candidate will ask 3 follow-up questions about what the other candidate has said. So, Candidate A, you will speak about the food shops in your neighborhood for 1.5 minutes, and Candidate B, you will talk about your favorite time of the year for 1.5 minutes. Candidate A and B, You have to also listen to other candidates carefully so that you can ask follow-up questions at the end. You have 1 minute to think about your topic. Please take your 1 minute. You may take notes if you wish. Alright, candidate A, please talk about food shops in your neighborhood. You have to talk for 1.5 minutes. Candidate B, please listen carefully so that you can ask 3 follow-up questions from whatever candidate A will talk about. Candidate A, please speak.
There's a lot of there's a lot of many food shop near my house. So I usually go in the morning. There's one food shop that I really like to go. It's like a mini supermarket. I go there in the morning to get whatever or to buy to buy food like grocery and food that we will need for the day. I sometimes I go there by walking, and there's a lot of that many food shop. It has everything that you will need for the house. But I go there to buy some groceries, sometimes meat or cosmetics, and also makeup. I really I really like that food shop because the staff there are very polite. They will help you. They will assist you and to get the things that you will need. And also the the food items there, the food products there are a bit cheaper than if you go to the food shop in the city.
Candidate B, please ask 3 follow-up questions from candidate A.
Okay, miss. Can you please tell me why you go early in the morning in the market near in your neighborhood in food shops?
Because my mom always asks me to buy something from the shop.
Okay. So, which is the most favorite food shop in your neighborhood for you?
It's my favorite food shop. It's called Alphamart. That's my favorite food shop.
So, what is the favorite food you get from there? Of time you buy
Sometimes
from there.
yeah, sometimes I get some snack from there and meat as well.
Okay, so meat is as you are telling meat is cheap and very good condition. So, which
Yes,
category of meat you purchase from that food shop?
I'm sorry, say it again.
I'm asking you that which meat you buy from there.
Beef and also sometimes chicken.
Okay, good. So, how
One,
much?
yeah,
How
yeah.
many difference?
Mhm.
How much distance you have from that food place from your house? Is it
It's
one walking
only
distance?
it's only about 5 minutes walk away from my house to get to the food shop.
Okay, great, great. When you pick up the food item and grocery, do you bring that things through walking or through any carriage?
Yes, I always take big. I mean, I always take bag with me every time I go to the shop where I can put my items that I bought from that shop.
Okay, good. Thank you. So, Miss, let I start to talk about
Yes,
my
of
favorite
course. Please talk about your topic. Given topic, what was your topic?
favorite time of the year.
Yeah, favorite time of the year. You have to keep talking for 1.5 minutes, and then Jessa will ask you some questions. 3 questions follow up. Please talk.
Okay, as I am a banker and I was a banker and related to some financial institution. So my favorite time of the year is the December closing, and of course after December closing and in very start days of January, I used to get my annual holidays, and in that time I have great fun and cause we achieved our target and we always do parties in favorite time of the year. So especially this year I have planned something extraordinary, like I am planning to visit abroad. Like I am planning to visit UAE and Egypt too, and some more historical countries. My favorite time of the year when I when I have the more fun with my family and my friends. Mostly now I'm married, so this time I will enjoy with my kids and my wife. And I will take them to UAE and will show them deserts and a lot of things and lot of funny fun at there. In my I wish that I enjoy a lot there, and then I will go to the Egypt and visit that that area, the historical area, as there are a lot of historical places and of course the mummies, as we have some movies about that. So it's very exciting and very favorite time of the year, will be very favorite time of the year. So I am excitedly waiting for that moment. Soon I will get my visas, and then I will plan for my days and I will book my tickets. It is going very excited for me, and I shall soon will visit some more good countries with my family.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Before Jess, I can ask you 3 follow-up questions. I want to tell you something that after will, we always use the first formal verb. You can never use took, will, take.
Okay.
And, this is something, see, your favorite time of the year. My
Mm.
favorite time of the year is this. Why? Because this. I can, not
Okay.
I will. I can take my family out, and this year I'm planning to take my family to family for an international tour. So
Yes.
taking making it more in the simple present tense and understanding in which context you should be talking. Anyways, Jessa, please ask your 3 follow-up questions.
Yes, ma'am. Maruf, when do you plan to go to that to get? I mean, when do you plan to go abroad?
It will be in September of this year. From September to December, almost I will spend 3 months. I can spend 3 months at my those places. From the September to December, I will I we can spend our time. We have time for to enjoy our visit from September to December.
Yeah, you said that you go to historical places. With who do you go when you? With who do you go to your favorite historical place?
I told that I will go. I can will go there with my wife and my kids and my brother, and also my brother family there. We have a family group to visit. You know, when all family members are together, so there it is a lot of fun when kids and brothers and family members are together. So we can enjoy a lot. We are used to make some visit in local areas with family. So always we enjoyed the this time it is a international tour. So it is very exciting for all of us.
Yeah. So what do you do for fun with your family? Like except apart from going to the historical places.
Like fun is when you something you heard only or watched in movies when you visit at there with your own, so you can see everything with your own eyes, and you can see how these things exist, and how things are usually exist here. So it is a very good moments and very exciting moments when you uh, to see the things with your own eyes, and especially when your kids are involved, and when they have fun and funny activities at playing and at beaches, so it always a player time for us, so we sure
Thank
that
you.
we will.
Phase 2B. This is called plan and decide together. In this phase, I'm going to give you a situation and you have to discuss with each other, plan and decide together what would you suggest. So one of your friends is going to buy a new car, but he is short of money. He doesn't have some money. He's short of some money. So what would you like to suggest him to get a loan or to get some money from another friend and return that money to the friend in time? Please, or any other suggestion, please talk to each other for 2 to 3 minutes to suggest your friend how he can finance for his new car as he is short of some money.
Okay, miss, thank
You will
you.
get no extra time to think. Please
Okay.
start your discussion now.
Hello, Jaza, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How about you? Thank you.
I had a call from Ali. He is going to buy a new car, but he has a shortage of money. Almost he has 1 million rupees, but he needs some extra money, like he needs 300,000 more. So he is asking me that he what he will do. Did he call you about this matter?
Yes, he called me last night that he was short of money because he's planning to buy a new car. So I think he's asking for help, and I think we should talk about it. What do you think we should do to help him?
Of course, I think that we should help him. And instead of taking loan from a financial institution, it will be costly for him. So 300,000
Yes,
is not a big amount. So if you can, we can both arrange this amount for him. But he is gentleman. I know him. You know too. He
I
will
know
return
he's
the
a
money.
good friend of ours. Yes. What do you think about lending him some money? Like I can lend him some money, and I think you can as well. What do you think? Can you lend him some money?
Yes, we can do. Tell me how much can you bear? How much can you give him? He needs 300,000.
Three
So
hundred thousand.
yes. So what you can
And
share?
make it. Yeah, we can make it half half.
Okay,
Like
150
150.
you
Yes.
and 150,000 me. So he promised me at phone that he will return it within a year. I said that no issue. I shall talk to him. So is it okay for you? He has almost 1 year to repay this amount.
Yes, I think it's okay for me. He's a good friend, and he's a hardworking man, and I think he can pay us as soon as he can.
Yes, yes, he is very hardworking, and it's very good that he gathered all money himself, and now he is able to get the new car. I'm very happy for him, and I always appreciate him for his efforts. So that's why I think that we should help him. So let's plan that when he is in some depressed feelings about this, he's confused that what he should do. So let make a surprise for him. Uh, I will call
Yeah,
him, and
I think that's a good idea. We should
okay.
call him back
So
and let's meet. Like we should call him where and tell him where which place we should meet.
okay.
And
So
I think we should have a meeting about it first before like I think we can go with him to buy the car or
yes, of
to
course,
give
it
the
will be
money
very
itself.
exciting. So my in my opinion, I have a suggestion that we will call him to come at that showroom. So it will be exciting. We will hand over the amount to him, and from there he will buy the car, and we all together visit any cafeteria or any restaurant for a it's a good thing
Yeah,
that
I
he is
think we
getting car.
can.
So we will enjoy a lot. So
He
let's
can give
make
us a
him.
free ride sometimes.
Yes, so let's make him surprise. Do call him and make a time. We shall all gather at your place. Then from your place we shall go to the showroom, and from there we will buy the car, and then we shall go to the restaurant, and there we shall enjoy the meal. So let's prepare, and we shall soon. After calling him, you can tell me. So I shall reach out towards you.
Yes, yes.
Is it okay?
I think yes.
Do you need to
You can
be?
tell him,
Uh,
and I think this good news would make him happy, very happy, because he
of
will
course,
be
of
able
course.
to get a car now,
Yes,
and
yes.
it will make his life easier.
Yes, yes, of course, easy. And
I know for sure that he would be grateful and very, very happy.
yes, yes, he also praised you and also always said that you are very sporting to her, to him. So let's do this initiate with yourself. I am with you. We both will help him so that our friend can get the good car, and he will have not overburdened with the financial institution loans. If he will get loan from there, he need to pay much and higher rates.
High
Nowadays.
interest,
Yes, yes, yes.
very
Interest.
high interest
Very
if
high.
he gets loan.
Yes.
Yes. So it's
So
better for us to lend him some money. At least, I'm always willing to help a friend,
okay.
and
Yes,
it's
yes. I
it's
know
nice to
that
help him.
you already you. I know that you already helped some other friends too. But Ali is special, so we should help. So let him call and decide the time, and please convey me. I will be at your. I will be at the. I will reach at right time. But make sure that it will be a free day. You can. Which day is good for you? If you easy.
Yes, yes. Just give me a call and let me know which day and which place we will meet.
Okay.
We should meet.
Sure, sure. You can call him and decide, and let me text, and just text me. I will be there. Uh,
Well,
Alright,
thank
I think
you.
I will.
Thank you so much, candidate A and B. That was the best round of deciding and planning together. Now we will move to the last phase of the speaking, that is also called phase 2B. In this phase of the test, I will participate in the discussion with you, and
sure.
your topic of discussion is urbanization. This means moving from villages to cities. Why do people move from villages to cities? You have 3 minutes to discuss this topic. I
Oh,
can participate in case I will see that you cannot understand the question. Your topic is very
sure.
simple. Why do people move from villages to cities? You have
Okay.
3 minutes to discuss, and your time begins now.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, what do you think? Why do you think people move from the village to the city? What do you think about it?
In my opinion and my experience,
Suggestion.
people are suffering a lot of hurdles in villages. As it is good that villages always have natural environment and very impressive days and night, but a lack of uh, facilities there, like hospitals, like schools, like colleges. So it is the right for everyone to get knowledge and to get themselves upgraded. So a majority of guys and girls nowadays moving from village to city. Sometime people go there for that some enemies and some quarrels and some fights exist in villages, so they move from these things. But what's your opinion about this? Do you think that it is easy to move from village to city for anyone?
Yes. Yeah, I think for me, yes, in my opinion, I think it's the main reason why people move to from the village to the city, because in the if you live in a village, I think not many transportation running, and not many schools as well, hospitals,
Yes, yes, as
and
I discussed you
also the
that
job opportunity.
lack of facilitations like school, colleges, and most important, the hospitalizations and skilled doctors. No professional doctors exist in villages, and almost due to some with the bad infrastructure, they had some diseases like drains are open. So most of people like that, they need to upgrade themselves and should move towards city. But do you think that, in my opinion, I always saw that they have a good connection with villages. So do you think that when anyone move from village to city, they should have always a connection with their village or with their hometowns?
I think I think that the internet connection in a village is very slow. That's one of the reason why people prefer to live in the city. And also not many shop, not many shop in the village. Sometimes you also have to go to the city. So if you move to the city, it has everything that you will need. All types of shop, shopping mall, everything. Like
Everything.
it's very convenient to live in the city. Like lots of transportation running, and there's an airport as well.
Yes.
It's
Also
just
for
it your
employment.
life will be easier if you live in the city.
I am living in a city, and natural environment is always favored for everyone. Like I think you also like it, but we can spend just 2 or 3 days in the villages. We can't spend more time on living in villages. You know that there is a lot of unemployment in also in villages. People are dependents for the high rank persons. That's why I think that they should move from villages to the city to make their own recognition. Here in our city, a lot of people migrated and migrated from villages. Not you can say migrated. They are living here and they visited their villages too. But they like to settle in the city cause of lack of facilitations in the village.
Yes,
Uh,
and also, yeah, and also it's easy to find a job in the city.
yes,
Like
of
you
course.
can't do that if you
I
live in
know,
the village.
even if even nowadays a lot of girls also coming from villages to to our city, and I know that a lot of jobs created, and they have a lot of opportunities. I know personally many ladies, they came from villages and they started very low pay job, and but they worked hard and they did a lot of efforts. So now they are like a group head in a financial institution. Sometimes they are in charge of operations. Yeah, you in senior positions they got. And also I know some persons that they are highly ranked government officials who migrated from villages to the city. So in my opinion that the villagers who came to the city, they always done very good things. They always done an extraordinary efforts, and they get a lot of noble and a lot of appraise for their hard work and get the good jobs and good
Yes, yeah,
yeah.
everything is in the city. That's why a lot of people prefer to live in the city. But the
Yes.
problem is too much pollution, and also,
Yes, it
uh,
is. It's a pity that in our city has a lot of
and
pollution, but our
yeah, and
government
it's also it's
are
higher. Like
yes. But you know that
the cost of living in the city is it's really it's higher than in the village. But a lot of people prefer to live in a city now, so I guess they can
yes,
afford.
a lot of people prefer to live in a city. It depends on atmosphere too. Of course, you are right that there is a pollution issue in cities, but these pollution issues can be overcome. Nowadays, governments are going to increase greenery in cities, and in our city, a lot they mark each and every tree, and they are raising the amount of trees to overcome the pollution. And also they are going to restrict factories who are disposing their fluids into the water. But the village life can't compare with the city life, as still cities has cleanliness and hygienic and some extraordinary care functions. But sorry to say, our villages are very in bad condition. Yes, I saw a village in my neighborhood area. That village is extraordinary clean village, as a minister from that village uh, spent a lot of money in his village. He made all the road cleans and all the uh, you know uh, drainage things he covered, and very good. But of course, village life is
Yes.
hard.
What about you, Maru? Where do you prefer to live? I mean, do you prefer to live in a
If
village
it's my
or in
desire
the
that
city?
I will.
You said you live in the city now, right?
Yes, I am living in the city, but it is my desire that I am able to spend some time in a month in the village. Like I want to buy some place in village, and will go there at weekends, at last days of month, when I have free time to spend to spend my time in nature. So we must have connection with that natural villages. So it is good. But as I told in earlier discussion, that we are used to living in city, and we are used to have facilitations with us, like light, everything here. So we can't live for a long time in villages. So, but yes, we can spend good holidays in villages and in
Yeah,
areas.
it's nice to spend your holiday in a village. Like it's quiet there, it's quiet and safe. Unlike in the city.
No, of course, life in the city is our area is secured, and you know,
Yes,
sometimes
it's
in
quite
villages,
very noisy and the city.
yes,
Well,
city.
I think I think why people like to move to the cities because sometimes when you live in a village, you'll find it boring sometimes and not much to do in a village. Unlike in the city, it has everything that like you can go to the
Yes,
mall anytime. You can take your children to the playground.
yes, of course. But as I told you, that village life is always hard. They have no free time. From the early morning, from early morning they started working, and till the sunset they used to work. So it is very hard. They have no free time, and they are you like they are engaged themselves into daily businesses and into some
Yes, yeah, yeah. The people
farming.
who live in the
Yes,
city,
so
yes, they're very very
they have
busy.
no free time, but in cities people have free time. In free time, they can spend their free time in malls and enjoying the
Exactly.
meals in restaurant.
Yes.
You know, villages has no not good restaurants. They used to make things with their own. But I like nature too. But as I told you that if I can do, I can spend 2 to 3 days in the village every month. But yes, I can't live in the village for a long time. People, that's why people are very focused to move from villages to the city. And I am seeing that the new generation from the villages are very intelligent, and they are getting the good impression in the city life,
Yes, and
and
also,
adopting
yeah,
good.
and also most people working in the city, and if they live in the city, I think it will be easier for them to get to to get their job,
Very easy, very easy.
get
Every
where
facilitation they
they
have.
work,
Yes, I know a person who have
workplace.
yes, who has a sudden heart attack to his brother in village. They have no basic facilitation there, so they were trying to bring him at the city in the hospital, but they have a long distance, and during their journey, the guy who had the attack passed away. So that's why they planned that now they will move towards the city, and so they moved towards city. Now they are settled here, almost 30 to 40 years they spend here, and they are typical citizens, and very less they go to their village. They improve themselves. So people are good in taking decision. Almost 90% villagers has a decision that they will move towards city. But you know
Yes,
that it is good. Uh, Recently, we have searched that fastly cities are expanding themselves. New to new societies and housing colonies are being established, and government giving the license to make new societies and new colonies. So they are removing, and they are cutting the villages, uh, and promote to to facilitate and to get the more a facilitation in their village, and they are connected with cities. So now villages are going to going to be lesser, and the lands, the free lands where they cultivate their crops, they are going to sell them for societies, and day by day, that's why that atmosphere is going to be more hot, and fields and forest are now they are selling and for making societies. So that's why I think that we should and our government should take a serious notice for this, and they should ban the new societies instead of giving the license to new societies. They should allow the city that they can build their houses more than 5 stories, so that
Yes, I agree.
pollution can be controlled and overcome, and atmosphere will remain unpolluted. How many we have greenery, how many we have fields, how many we have forest, we can prevent from the pollution. You agree?
Yes, I agree with you guys.
Thank you so much. That was a very long discussion, but that was a very beautiful one.